ladies and gentlemen. There you go, you got it. Let me read a couple of verses to you. I appeal to you, brothers, by the mercies of God. Present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Do not be conformed to the world. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. My name is Bryan Nelson. I grew up here in Spring Lake. I consider myself to be from Hudson, Florida now. I'm working here on Word of Life Island in the boathouse, and I'm very excited about that. When I was 13 years old, I went to Word of Life Ranch for a week of camp. Wait a second. It wasn't just the Word of Life Ranch, it was the Word of Life Ranger Camp. And that week, they had a campfire very similar to this one. And John Page spoke. And that night, I said to God, my life, my future, my past, my present is yours. Now, 13-year-old Bryan did not understand all the implications of that kind of statement. And Bryan would eventually find out what that means. And for me, this verse has been very influential. Because somebody said it, and it's kind of a cliche, I think, but because it's said so often. But the problem with a living sacrifice is that it keeps on crawling off the altar. That's us. We are living sacrifices. And every day I crawl off the altar. I did today. I can tell you that. I like to think that I live my life, and I say, God, my hands are off my life. It's yours. But even today, I was reminded how quickly I just grabbed that right back. I dedicated my life to the Lord when I was 13 at a campfire, much like this, down the island. But I dedicate my life to the Lord every day. Because I have to. Because I take it back every day. My challenge for you is very much like my predecessor. If you've dedicated your life to the Lord before, don't just say that's old hat. Dedicate your summer to the Lord. Dedicate your night to the Lord. I have to dedicate every hour to the Lord. Because by the time I make it back to the boathouse at this meeting, I will have forgotten the gospel in some way. I don't really know how to close, so I'll close with a brief word of prayer. Father, may the words that come out of Dawn's mouth and the meditations of all of our hearts be found pleasing in your sight. In your name, amen.